Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to continue getting this wall working. I kind of have some plan of what I want to do for it, which is to have it kind of auto make a floor, that way it doesn't dip down like it did before. But I'm going to have to learn how to use projectors and welders. I did get it fixed by using this piston over here to lift it up above the block so this thing could pull it back. Then I spent a little while trying to get these two merge blocks, which I got recommended through a comment to use. And it actually helps keep this thing fully straight because the drills slightly tilt forward. But now that the merge block is active, it's fully working. So I'm having this back up so I have space to try and create the blueprint for the projector. I'm hoping I only need to use one projector, but it looks like I'm going to need to make a lot of welders. See the projector. I need to add, doesn't look expensive. The welders. Wait. The welder block. There we go. Just make a bunch of them. I'm gonna put this one in place of the drill. And put the projector in place of the connector. Left, arrow, right. So this is considered straight ahead. So if I want to have it work, I'm gonna have to have it face down like that. That's my guess. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. I'm gonna figure out where the middle would be. I'll figure that out later. Right now I need to put everything into production so it should start making. Now this just needs to back up just a little more. But I believe I need to grab a couple of plates. See if I can find a better storage of plates. Here we go. I can't bring, oh, that's right, it's not connected anymore. Does that mean I didn't put this into production? A lot of stuff was put into production, so let's just hope it worked. So plates. Okay, so I'm told it has to be a separate grid or else I'm going to copy the entire grid. So I'm hoping to make something just like that. Now the question is, should I have it be too wide just to be on the safe side? I'll put it too wide just to be safe. Am I crouched? Okay. Okay. And then I should... Okay. And then I'm told... Let me put this away real quick. That Control B. Let's see if that worked. Let me find the middle point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So half of 23. 3 would be about 11. So I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the middle, I think. I'll put down a marker. Can get rid of all these now.
Energy low.
I'm gonna have to go fill up my suit. So let me go quickly fill up my suit and I'll be back. Okay, I got the blueprint set up. So I think I just need to rotate it. I'm learning how to work the projector. And let's see. Vertical offset. I want to first change the pitch. Nope. Undo. Undo. So you need to go back to 0. Yeah. There we go. Then we need to have it go down 2 blocks vertically. So let's see, vertical offset. That's not vertical offset. That would be this one. Okay, so other direction. I believe it is there. Okay. So now I need to set up the welders. So I'm going to first get rid of this guy here. Nope. Let's see. There we go.
Inventory full.
Oh, right, that's right. It's not connected either, so I need to come back down here. This might fall. Let's get this guy finished off. There we go. Now, I do want to change this guy. No, I need it to be a port. That way it could transfer. Instead of the mimic blocks. Okay, so also can you get rid of that guy? Guess some damage has been done to this guy. And that guy. So can send back the scraps to be remade. Now I need to set up the welding blocks. So first they need to have a connection system. So I can probably use a bunch of T blocks. Or just a curve block. Or a conveyor. I don't think we'll need a T. Yeah, I think curve will work fine. I won't be able to get every single spot due to the other blocks, but should be able to get it to work. That's right. I need to set up a bunch of these. So I'm thinking like that. Guess I haven't had much interior plate be made. Okay. Get some more. Just gonna try and finish these two. And then I'll just place these guys down. Two, 4, 6, 8. I think that's the max I can do off of the builder. Okay, that drops off all that material. There's some spots for the welder. See, the welding block. I want to bring it around. Oh no. Okay. Wait, if I just rotate it to be like that, then I don't even need these. Okay. I'm gonna drop these off. Okay. And then I should just build the welders. And then bring them out. Okay, so if I put the welders the right direction. Okay. I'm gonna start building these like the up to full, I think. But it might just only work on the projector. We'll see.
Energy low.
I do have to go get energy. I also saw somewhere to upgrade my tools. I tried to use upgraded tools before, but it didn't work. So I can try again, figure out how to get that to work. These things are cheaper than I expected. So I can build a lot of them. With like no worry. Oh, looks like I'm finally out. I have to grab some more. They were not. Huh. Okay, let's see. Welder. Put down a bunch more. Okay, then I need to put down more of these guys. I don't think it would allow me to place it there. Yeah, no. Unless I move some stuff around, but I doubt I would get it to really work. So let me finish up this welding wall, and maybe I'll move some things around depending on how I can figure out how to do that. And I'll be back upgrading my tools. I haven't used them yet. I'm waiting a bit on the production, but I should be able to grab a bit. I decided to build another storage container. I think it is building a little faster. Cool. It's to store everything as it gets mined and crafted and all that. All but the display. Yep, we got everything but the display. Guess we're building some extra stuff. I did have stuff already, so probably took that. Swap that around. There we go. Got the display. And our next storage is complete. I should probably also increase the battery. Can I get a large battery? I need Prototech. I don't know how to make Prototech. Nope, all batteries are the same? Okay. So let me put the battery as a replacement, and let's build 4 more. I've put so far them down here. That's probably good. I need another 2. Does that work? No. Put that guy right in front of one that's already built. The main issue is the power cells. And night has fallen. I'm trying to increase my power because all these welders and all the drills going off at the same time is kind of going to be chaotic on the power system. Yeah. I don't have enough. Steel plate to try and build a ramp there so it's easier to get up. Going around then. Okay. Need to grab the last of the materials. Well, still got a lot to go. Can I can reach from there, so I can restock like that. Okay. There we go. So, a little bit about the wall I've been building while we build the power cells is the welding wall right here. I've placed on every single spot, so we should have floors getting placed. I hope I did the projector right. If not, I'll have to mess with it a little bit. But the projector projects down on the ground. The welders put down the floor so that we can slide without tipping over again or dipping below. Mainly because of these things, which I'm hoping will help lift each side. They have merge blocks, so if I want to, I can attach them on either side before I detach and redo the pistons. Speaking of the projector, I think it's consuming a lot of power, so I think I can just turn off the projector. Yeah, it's consuming 200 watts. Well, 200 watts isn't too bad, I think. Yeah, we're generating kilowatts at sometimes, so we're fine on battery, at least for the projector. Let's see how much we got here. We got an entire inventory worth of power cells, but still not enough. And that's one of the batteries that can start charging. I need more battery cells or power cells. Still not enough. I'm gonna prioritize putting in the batteries and construction. The rest can all be extra. That's less batteries than I would think. I don't know for sure though. Gotta be almost there. 67. Then we got 2 more here after that one. Just need 1 more. There we go. And that one is complete. Let's see, how are you doing on production? I guess I could try and make the upgrade for the assembler, like a speed module. Let's try doing that. I don't need to build any more welders. Let's see. Oh, can you attach there? No? Oh, I need steel plate, that's probably why. No? Okay, let's empty my inventory of, I'm guessing, power cells. Okay, some plates. Nope. More batteries. Plates this time. Let's see, speed module. Can I? There we go. Let's see if that sped things up. We're at 76 left of power cells. Oh crap. Where'd the other guy go? Where'd you go? Okay. I think this is the last battery. And we got all the batteries. It did speed it up. Okay. I should probably put on a power reduction module on that assembler too. Or a power efficiency. That's where I want that to be. But I'll replace that with that. And plug that in there. Gonna have to go on top. Need some computers. I already have all the power cells. Okay, got the
Energy
computers.
low.
Okay. Where's the storage container? You know what, I can just... Seriously? Like, the computers, please. There we go. Okay. So, efficiency module and the speed module have been attached. Got all the drills, but I want to attach the welders to this command too. There's not going to be as many as the drills are. Now, I believe everything's set to begin. So let's turn this on. Brace for ears. Cool. The welders are working. Okay. And we are getting some more materials. We do have a lot of iron. I'm going to put into production just a ton of steel plates. Let's see if I can make to 10,000. There we go. Okay, and let's set the piston velocity, though I turned that one off when I connected it. So we turn it back on, it should start scooting forward. The issue is probably weight. It's at 4.6, it needs to get to 4.7. And if it does, then we're good. If not, we're gonna need like 2 pistons to push. need movement. 4.7, nope. So I might need to get another piston to attach. Just trying to think of how to do that. Let's turn off the drills for now. Merge blocks should be on a different grid. So it's showing that it might be on the same grid? Drills are saying it's on the same grid, but that's probably because of the connector. I'm gonna do a quick test and see. Still not moving? Yep, still not moving, so it's not that. So let's get these merge blocks reattached. I should also go recharge my my suit. Okay, so most likely we'll need more pistons. So I'm gonna get some more of the conveyors. I'm gonna need 4 for my plan. I'm gonna need a couple T's possibly. And then I'll need connectors. Let's see, we already have a connector there, so we need the conveyor elbow and then the conveyor T. So I'm going to put a conveyor T on that one and that one. Nope. Okay. First, do that.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Just drop on the floor.
Full.
Okay, 8. Oh, that was the wrong way. There you go. And then grab this real quick just to check out that. Okay, 6. There we go. So let's get those all welded up. I want to switch you to be at elbow 2. Like that. Got that and that. Okay, and then the conveyors on each, well, yeah. I could do merge blocks though. But I'll keep these. And put this one on this side. I then need pistons. Let's see. Pistons. You make 2 of these and 2 of these. I'm gonna put the piston and replace the T-junction. And with that there, I can put down this guy. But I do want to send to production. Not that button again. Okay, put into production. Take what I can. I do need to put down another piston. And then a piston on top of that one, so I need to put in more on the production queue. And then another connector right here. But I don't have the unable to place connector. Why you can no place? There we go. Let's see, I need to put into production some more pistons and drills, I think. Or pistons and connectors. Should be able to. Nope, can't yoink from there. Then we build up these guys. Why won't you build? Oh. Do hear the assembler going off. It's making a lot of the plates right now. So that's why nothing else is getting made for the production. So let's put my other ramp there so I can get over and move things in the production queue. There we go. And let's see. Connector. So I need more small steel tubes and computers. Production says it's not going to produce more. Of these, at least. So let's make it. Gonna start merging all these things together too. Helps with knowing where everything is. And it frees up production space. There we go. I should have enough to make the final one. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna set up this one to be called piston row 1. This one will be piston row 1, 2. Just to make sure it took the name. Yep. Okay. And then this one will be piston row 1, 3. You can probably guess what I'm going to do for the rest. And then I'm going to connect these up and then see if I can get these to push. So I'll be right back. I got it all hooked up, but it's not pushing it even though I've set those up. Let me see if detaching these work. Still not moving? Why are we not moving? Is it because you're hooked? I can try seeing if those are hooked. Wrong button again. I don't think they are. Okay, let's see if I can rotate them around. Okay, I'm gonna have to reverse the pistons to get it going. Let's see. Piston group 2. Need to reverse. That should do. So that's the vertical. Let's try the horizontal like it's doing. Wait a minute. How are the drills running? They were disconnected from the power grid, were they not? They shouldn't be receiving power. Is it because the drills are now part of the same? It's because of the merge blocks, isn't it? They're not part of the mini grid now, they're part of the main base grid. Okay, so I need to be able to disconnect them. So that should be a simple reconnect thing. Let's see. You need to be on, but you need to be reversed again, so you're positive. Then I'll reactivate the connectors. Once I think you guys get fully there. Okay. Is there a way to disconnect? Let me figure out how to disconnect them through the merge block. We'll see how I do that. If not, I'm gonna try and dig out underneath and see if I can separate them. Yeah, I found out what it was. The ship welded, or the drill welded itself to the base. So let me reattach these merge blocks in a certain way. Then I'm going to I got an idea. Why won't you place? It's not like there's no room. I'm gonna have the piston come back a little. There we go. Here we got merge block on one side, And we got the merge block on the other. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the pistons now. Okay, so my hope is that these things can help keep this stable with the floor. But I'll need to get rid of these, or else it might get itself stuck. Yep, looks like it's about to become daytime. So we'll start having power come back and start turning up our batteries, hopefully. Okay, now I'm gonna do another test run to see if this works. So I'm going to start having piston 2 move away. So piston row 2. They'll start extending that way. And once I'm sure enough that that won't get these ones. Please don't tell me you stopped. It hasn't stopped. And I don't see the projector there, so let's see. Oh, it was trying to work on these before it went out of range. Please, projector, not be there. I don't think it is. I should also probably get away from the welders. Those things hurt. The projector, I believe, is on over there. And that should keep the thing lifted. Though it doesn't seem to be doing that. So it is staying upright. At least a little bit. Something funky's happening. Just to be safe, because I don't know if the projector will activate at the right spot. Hey. This is working. is happening? Do I need a reverse? Wait. I needed to tell the entire group to reverse. Huh. The entire row. Reverse again. Does it need to be slower? Because theoretically it should be working. Let's try changing the speed a little. So instead of 0.03, let's set the velocity to be negative 0.01. Then it should return. Start building the projector. No? What is up with that? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Okay, I finished with what I'm hoping will fix the projector. Basically, the dirt was covering the blocks, so the projector wasn't able to fully do it because the projector or projected blocks were covered. So the welders wouldn't activate. So I created another row of drills to dig one block below, and I'm hoping it works this time. So let me turn on the welders and the drills. Did that do the ramp? That did the ramp, okay. So I need to return on piston 2. Piston row 2. Let's see if that actually works. I also ran out of iron, so I had to go through a trip down to get some more iron from the other base, which, by the way, is doing pretty good on its drill. It's down to 3 drills down now, so I'm going to be adding some, turning on some other drills. Let's see. We're almost to the first block. Oh, man. Okay. It welded it to the drill. So turn that guy off, turn off the drills and welders. That's not what I wanted, so I probably needed to get it a block further away. Okay, I have some work to do. I'll be back. I had the projector scoot a little bit into the floor here. I hope this works because I think these things will still detect it in range. But now it won't attach to the drill head. So I need to turn back on piston row 2. You can see the projection when it soon comes out. Okay. I just needed to go for a split second just to make the floor. Even if it doesn't complete at 100%. Ooh. Did make it detached again. Gonna have to work on that again. This time I moved the merge blocks, so I'm hoping that now it will work. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? Okay. Turned on all those guys and then turn back on piston row 2. Though you're going in reverse, I want to turn you around. There we go. Built that one. Let's see if I put it in reverse. Will that do anything? No? Come on. Yeah, I couldn't get to do it automatically, but I kind of got something with the manually putting down the block like that, and then the welder just builds the rest kind of thing.
Health low.
Yeah, so I'll just be doing that for a while, letting it extend and then just placing the blocks behind it, mostly just in the most important spots where like the slides are and where the pistons will be going on, just so it doesn't fall into the hole. And then we'll see where we can go from that. Okay, I set up a trash chute to get rid of extra gravel for now. I ended up filling up the entire inventory that I had, so I expanded it to 4 large, and now every single gravel is just going to get yeeted out using the conveyor sorter, and the connector set to throw out. The conveyor sorter is set to white list gravel and to drain all, so it's going to drain out all of the gravel that it can. Let me see if I can see if there's any gravel left. But yeah, some gravel's coming through, going into the trash connector trash and getting yeeted out. I might do something about that in the future, but for now I just need to clear out space so I can continue drilling, because it was not still moving. We got rid of half this thing's storage capacity. A lot of it's stone too that needs to be processed. And let's see, where's the rest? I know there was some more. Lots of drills. Okay, there we go. Let's see, connector, assembler, large cargo container. Only one? You should be seeing multiple. There we go. I have 5 large cargo containers now, and a lot of the gravel's gone. You can see this one's completely filled with stone, so let's fill up the rest with stone, actually. We're almost done getting this guy to extend fully. And it's finally moving again. Yay. And I've been just building the floor as we go along. Trying not to get too close to that guy, or the welders. Let's see, how far are we on extension for the piston groups? 9.2, almost to 10. Okay, it looks like we're set to do another run soon. Just a little more. Oh, I don't have weights on me. There we go. Then I just run along this entire thing. And I think that's all of it. Yep. I'm pretty sure I just heard a wolf die to the drill. Oh, no, he died to the welder. Nice. Okay. I think that means this guy's fully extended. Yep, they're fully extended. So let that run a little bit longer just to collect some stray rock. Anyway, let's see how much rock we got. Or stone. Got a lot. Let's see. Cargo. We got 500,000 stone in here, another 1,000, another 1,000 in here, and another 172. So we'll let all this process and then continue building into the base. But I hope you enjoyed this video of me struggling to figure this thing out. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.